Okay, folks. It is time for a bit of Star Trek New Horizons. We are in the Great Material Continuum Beta. Build 171350. And this has been newly updated today for version 2.2.4. So I'm quite excited for this. It's been a while since I played New Horizons. In fact, it's been a while since I played Stellaris at all. So I'm probably going to need plenty of help. Gideon says, Mev? Right, so we are going to be playing as the Klingons. Let's go for a new game. Hopefully this all works. Oh, look at all this. Klingon Empire. Stuff going on here. I don't know why we've got United Earth with Klingon-looking vessels there, but let's not worry about that. Let's take a look at this. Warriors of Kahlis. War exhaustion gain is minus 10%. Their claim influence is minus 10% as well, which is good. Ship build cost is cheaper as well. Nice. They've got the Great Houses as well. There's something that you can do with uniting the Great Houses as kind of a story piece, which should be fun. Hailing back to the line, to the times of Kahlis, the Great Houses, more Empire leader pool, and better ship fire rate. The Klingon faction, or the Klingon race. Hey, finest fellas, how you doing? The army damage plus 33%, which is really good. Army morale, nice. They're communal, with which means the housing usage goes down. They're a bit stubborn now, so you don't get so much society research. They are militarist, they are spiritualist, and they're authoritarian. Yeah, I think that suits quite nicely. Easy difficulty on the beta quadrant. Oh, easy difficulty, thank God for that. The Klingons are a humanoid warrior species from the planet Kronos, or Kornos. Distinctive for their head ridges and dark complexions, the Klingons are known far and wide for their strength and aggressiveness, who value honor and tradition. Historically, the Klingons were first united as one under Kahlis the Unforgettable over 1100 years ago, and the warrior culture has only grown since then. The aggressiveness of the Klingon people generally leads to poor relations with other races and a need to conquer and expand as resources are used up. Well, there we go. That's who we're playing as. So we're going to select these guys. Right. We don't want the whole Milky Way galaxy. That's going to be mental. Let's see what we do have. Birth of the Federation style. That's quite... Alpha Beta Quadrant. Alpha Beta Quadrant, here we go. Lorich Static Galaxy. That sounds good. 500 plus star systems, 30 plus empires. It's a Lorich Static Galaxy, a smaller, more compact version of the Alpha Beta map. Oh, there's two. You have 850 star systems or 500 odd star systems. What do you think we should go for there? Do you want a bigger map or do you want a smaller map, folks? Bridges plotline is hilarious for the Klingons. Yeah, I think that was based on Enterprise, isn't it? What's up, Daniel? How you doing? And hello, Gideon. I don't know if I've already said hello to you, Gideon. I have now. And hello, Alex. I think I'm going to make an executive decision. I'm going to regret this. Yeah, I'm going to go for 800. Oh, that's a big star system, though, isn't it? Oh, sausages to it, yep. 2 times habitable worlds is fine. We're gonna go with 0.75 for tech and tradition costs. It looks like cadet is the easy difficulty, ensign is normal, perhaps. Scaling difficulty can be off. AI aggressiveness is going to be normal. Iron Man mode is going to be off. And I think that will do me. Right, I'm going to be reading a lot in this, and I hope you don't mind. Because when these little story pieces happen, I do like to read through them. So I will often pause the game just for that eventuality. That does probably mean that we're not going to be moving through the timeline all that quickly, but makes me happy. Play with Captain Shack. Well, that would of course be down to him. He's a significantly larger YouTuber than me, so. he wants to play games with me, I'm sure he'll let me know. Ooh, Saratoga. Oh, hello. Right, we're paused at the moment, so I can actually spend my time reading through all this stuff. With fire and steel did the gods forge the Klingon heart. So fiercely did it beat, so loud was the sound, that the gods cried out. On this day we have brought forth the strongest heart in all the heavens. None can stand before it without trembling at its strength. The Klingon Empire, led by the illustrious example of... Somebody told me how to say... Kalis. The unforgettable. Why don't we do it with ping pong balls in our mouth like they do in Discovery? Stands stronger than ever before. We control numerous worlds, and many more worlds await our glorious armies. How many worthy foes are out there for our warriors to battle? Under the leadership of our Chancellor and the High Council, we shall find out. May you bring glory to your house and to the Empire. Kapla! A Klingon's honour means more to him than his life. Kern, the House of Mor. Right, let's begin. Let's just zoom out and see what we've got. Alright, so we've got some unidentified alien vessels over there. Ooh, lots of them. 0.6k fleet. They look like standard pirates, so I'm not too good. We own Boreth, Normat. So I suppose my first port of call... Ooh, there's that special resource. Deuterium. Deuterium is pleasant. Let's build a mining station in orbit to acquire them. Deuterium is often used as fuel in antimatter reactions aboard starships. Building material. Let's build mining stations there. You fine fellow, I'm going to want you to go and seek out new life and new civilizations. I think we're going to expand outwards before we expand inwards, if you will. Let's survey this, and then we'll kind of go fairly locally with you. Plus, I would like build LA. Modified gunboat. What I actually want is a science ship, but we don't quite have the required dollar for that. That's fine. Let's take a look at our researches. Thermal power station. That sounds like something that will make me more energy. We will also take more monthly unity, please, and we will also take hit points is good, but I think exploit resource Trellium D. Cool. Take the light raider as well. Alright, I think that is most of us done. Let's just take a look at the ships that we've already got. Oh, it's the old school Klingon birds of prey, the Enterprise era ones. Cool. Without further ado, let's unpause. Magnesite there, deuterium. Oh, hello. Bonjour, mon capitaine. Can I pause this? Yes, I can. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Q. Just Q from the Continuum. Trust me, I'm all that. Omnipotent, omniscient, handsome. Anyhow, I've deigned your pathetic civilization to be at least somewhat worthy of my advice and guidance. The challenges ahead of you are different enough from what you've encountered before that you'd be a fool to turn down my offer. As a token of my generosity, I'd like to offer you have a nice shiny mineral. Yeah, we appreciate the offer, Q. Thank you. Nice of him. Alright, so Boreth over here, it lacks enough housing for all of its pops at the moment, which is not ideal. Almost exactly the amount required. Got small towns or monasteries at the moment. Let's see what each does. Storyteller jobs +1. Jobs based production. Okay. Food here. Doing all that well on food, so we're going to build. You're gonna build shit. Speed up a little. Try and make sure that nobody's doing nothing. Ooh, hello. Right, so we now have the opportunity to take a particular tree. Let's see what this does. Okay, adopting the first stage of the honor tradition reduces pop food upkeep by 10%, strength, better army morale, glory, anomaly research speed by 20%, diplomacy. Adopting the first stage of the domination tradition allows us to subjugate and vassalize other empires, which is nice. Clear blockers. Frontier increases our colony development speed and supremacy, increases the starbase capacity by 2 and army damage by 20%. I think it's gonna be so let's adopt the tradition and we'll keep going. There are some hostile fleets present in this star system over here, which is a shame. They're a Beta Penthe. Well, we've got Rura Penthe. Yes, Rura Penthe. Magnificent. Oh, hello. Ah, yes, dilithium. Truly wonderful crystals.
Construction complete.
Thank you. You can accumulate them in 2 different ways. Just calm down, Metron Consortium. Either build a dilithium mine on a planetary tiles that have a dilithium deposit on them, or you can build a mining station around a dilithium deposit on some forsaken asteroid. Both methods will produce raw dilithium, which then needs to be processed in a dedicated refinery facility. That will get you processed dilithium. STH understood. Okay. Yes, we've heard it all before. We are the Metron Consortium, and you are the Klingon Empire. Greetings, well met. Stay out of our space or face certain doom and so forth. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're quite... Our sacred arms shall not waver, Metron. See where these guys are. Okay. Looks like they're going to take a good pummeling a little bit later. Not right now. Okay, so let's just make sure that everybody's doing something. Construction ship's doing nothing at the moment, which is a shameful display. Got what we can from here. Let's go over here, build some mining stations. A sharp knife, ship disengage chance is increased. Leader level cap of all leaders is increased by 1. We'll take that. Let's take a look at Kronos and see if there's anything that needs building at the moment. Alright, job-wise we're doing okay. There's no unemployment. We've still got housing for 4, but we've got no available jobs. Something to be aware of. Now, based on what I can see going on at the moment, I would like more alloy productions. Let's see if we can organise that. Is there an alloy production place? Bear in mind I'm going to struggle with this just as... Alloy foundries, yeah, that's what we want. Whoa, hello. Kapla, Chancellor. I am... insert name here. I'm Bob, overseer of the day-to-day bureaucracy that will be beneath the attention of a great leader such as yourself. As you know, the High Council is comprised of the representatives of the most powerful houses and headed by yourself, the Chancellor. The Council is charged with overseeing the welfare of the Klingon Empire and its citizens, meeting here in the Great Hall on Kronos. What matters? Do you wish addressed with the Klingon High Council? Ooh. Well, let's mediate a feud. The great houses are known to feud with each other over matters of honour. In these normal times, the The normal course of events is healthy, however there are times when it may be prudent to promote unity, especially when an outside threat looms. The houses below are currently engaged in such a feud. No one at the moment. Okay, let's promote to the Imperial Levy. Nobody there. War levies? Doesn't look like we really need to do anything at the moment, so we're just going to end the council session. No need for change. I haven't currently got a governor for... Let's use him. Increase our survey speed as well.
Technology secured.
Ah, excellent. Educational reforms or Jevonite artisan shop? You actually produce some of the things that I'm going to want later on, so let's get you. Kronos, I'm still wanting some alloy foundries. Let's get that done. Alright. With a face, once you're done there. Like, we've kind of tied up a lot of stuff, but let's get a mining station there, and I will want mining stations here as well. I can see that Swamcake is having trouble with Sins mods. If you do continue to have trouble getting your Sins mods sorted out, well, I'm not too bothered about yet. What I suggest you do is you make sure you join my Discord, and there'll be some lads on my Discord that'll be able. Right, so okay, we're going to need to do something over here as well. I think I would like to.
Star system charted.
I ain't got enough stuff. System has been fully surveyed. We've got a challenging thing to do. And we will build a mining district here. Do need more survey ships though. Create a science ship. Just take one
Construction
more
complete.
Oh.
Technology secured.
Got some Q stuff going on. It never ceases to amaze me how much you mortal love shiny things. I mean, at least you don't use silly paper pieces anymore. But honestly, money? How gauche. Gauche. Now that you have a proper stellar empire, your people will generate trade value. You will automatically be converted into latinum, which I hear is all the rage nowadays. Latinum is spent building starports on your planet. Oh yeah. Starports will produce traders that will exchange latinum for a variety of special goods. You can even use decisions to change what traders on each planet are importing. By having a series of starports across your empire, you can accumulate all sorts of goods that you might be missing. Understood. So it sounds like starports are quite important in the great scheme of things. Geothermal power stations have been unlocked. Let's take Hardened Force.
Technology secured.
More technology. It's exciting, isn't it? What's traffic control do? Don't know. Titanium hull or synthetic
Construction
processing.
complete.
We'll take that first. All right, that's finished its construction queue. Let's assign a leader, shall we? We're going to recruit a new scientist. Well, based on the options that we have, it looks like this cheap guy is the one. Alright, cheap guy. Where are we going to send you? Well, I think I would like to go here and then start surveying these local. just to see what's out there. Don't make you come back on yourself.
Technology secured.
Oh, more traditions are available. Let's take... Yeah, engineering research, please. Continue on this tradition tree. Gemini Artisan Shop is ready.
Construction complete.
We've got an ideological path that we can go down as well. Yeah, we'll do that. Sounds fun. Okay. Acceptable amount of houses, acceptable amount of jobs at the moment. There's no point unnecessarily building things, I don't think. See that we've got some House of Mrak militia here. Haven't done. We haven't gone to the ship designer to see what we can build yet. Okay, so we've got two different types of birds of prey. One of which doesn't have a secondary hull, so the Borgel A isn't. Anything else that we can build? No, just a Borgel or a Borgel A. Fine. It's okay. I would like a proper bird of prey. We do still have this fleet kind of hanging around. Can't destroy it yet.
Construction complete.
As I say, folks. Oh, the leader's going to level. That's nice. Anybody who can give me any advice, I will be grateful for, because I am not up on the latest version of Stellaris, really.
Tactical retreat.
Interesting. Gamma aliens, you say? Sadly, we didn't get to see them before he retreated, but we can go to the situation log and investigate these gamma aliens. I'd like to know what they are.
Construction complete.
You're not doing anything at the moment. Let's see what we can get you to do. How about you come over here and build some mining stations? And this should fill our little traditions up. Got an empty Ascension perk slot. I'm going to need to read through these. Hey girl, I want to see some action. Well, you're not going to be able to at this stage in the game, I'm afraid. If you've ever played Stellaris before, you know it's not going to happen in the short term. It's more of a long-term goal, shooting everybody. Carefully shape and alter the ecosystem of an entire planet. Mark 25 warp sensor, breakthrough, sensor range +1, not very good. Fleet command +50 is good. Interstellar Dominion, always nice. Starbase expansion. Galactic Contender, not at this point. Technological Ascendancy, I think, is the one I'm going to take for the time being. Which, while it's not necessarily appropriate for the Klingons, is appropriate for gameplay.
Technology secured.
Okay, so we've got Chemosite or Trellium D that we can now do. Yes, Chemosite. Science ship that's no longer doing anything. So, can we get you over there? Yes. And then we'll... systems like so. Boros, you've got a couple of jobs left over. You've got a couple of jobs left over. You've got one. Rurapenthe, you're full at the moment, so we're going to have to do something with you. Let's get you to build one of these as soon as we can. Get our mineral production up a smidge. Yep.
Star system charted.
I think we've also got magnesite over here. Yes, we have. Water ice over there. Lots of potential planets here in Memper. we might want to take this. It's got 2 tropical worlds, one at 20 and one at 14. So, oh, hello. Any feuds? No, no ongoing feuds. Okay, the strength of the Klingon Empire is divided between the Imperial Fleet and the Great House's militias. While it may look advantageous to bring the resources of the houses under the direct control of the High Council, it is often the case that each house can operate their own fleets more efficiently. As Chancellor, you may contribute resources to the militias to construct and operate their own fleets. Alternatively, resources can be withdrawn and used to construct ships under the control of the Imperial Fleet. As you may expect, the Great Houses themselves will react accordingly, depending on your choices. I'd like to contribute resource... Oh, I can't. Again, nothing that we need to do at the moment. Let's just chill.
Technology secured.
Another technology. Hardened shields? Come on in, Richard. What do you... Oh, okay, you produce... Good. Civilian transport complex. Jobs. We'll do that. Fleet can be upgraded for... Oh, only 10 alloys, so we'll do it.
Vessels upgraded.
It would seem a bit silly not to, wouldn't it? They're still pretty weak in the great scheme of things. Are they 246? Yeah. Could assign a leader to the fleet, which might help. Maybe take the logistical option, just to make things a bit cheaper.
Construction complete.
Excellent. I do as well, kind of. I'm quite looking forward to seeing what the Klingons have ultimately. Certainly looks like quite an interesting location, and I will want to take member if I can. Little bit of trade value on both of these, so perhaps we have a job to do at the moment. I think I would like you to build an outpost.
Special project complete.
What's this then? The vessels we have come across in certain systems are definitely capable of receiving and transmitting standard communication protocols. Visual indicators point to their culture being largely spaceborne, and some phenotypes observed among them match no known planet-dwelling civilizations. Unfortunately, their crews are completely uninterested in civil discourse. What little we've been able to glean from intercepting interfleet communications indicate that they primarily subsist on piracy, occasionally recruiting fringe elements of spacefaring civilizations to their cause. Deplorable, there is no honor in that. Which I'm cool with. Right, let's just grab a starbase there, because I would like to get that trade bonus on. Right, next thing that we need to potentially look at. Right, this is good for food. I think this will probably be good for market fees, fleet command limits. Stability is... Oh, yeah. I want stability. Absolutely, yes. Stability is very important. Don't want them Klingon houses rebelling. I think what I might also do...
Anomaly found.
Yeah, research. Is I'm going to build another construction ship. Because that's just going to allow me to get around a little bit quicker.
Technology secured.
More technology. Polonian crystal beam weapon damage plus 5%, yes.
Construction complete.
Hello. Oh, no. Let's come here and let's start trying to exploit some science.
Technology secured.
Right, Xeno-Relations Technology Breakthrough. Chancellor Memrak, my name is Vath, and I have been leading a team researching advanced studies into non-Klingon behavioural trends. I'm pleased to announce that we've made a substantial breakthrough, offering us a number of potential applications to pursue. Please let us know which of the following avenues you wish for us to develop. Adaptive Linguic Code Translator, Institute for Slave Labour, or ask again in 6 months. Well, okay. Okay, so one is going to go down the, domination route, I suppose, and the other one's going to go down the be nice to everyone route. Slave labour.
Technology secured.
Not very many at all, kind of. We've only got this particular, the Borg-Heel class. Small celestial object was pronounced gaseous and particulate. Tails was recently observed in the Connor system. Its passing was uneventful. The only type of ships that we can currently build are these Borg-Heel classes. You know what you're doing. Good. Not everybody knows what they're doing. We've got more society research to do. Regional capital sounds quite useful. Ooh, create penal colony. That sounds fun too.
Construction complete.
Well, this is a rare technology. We'll have that. Oh. This is an Orion Syndicate fleet. 1.6k. It isn't doing anything to us. Which, in an... Oh, look, it's like a Taigoko station. Nice. It is a Taigoko station. With some minor modifications. Interesting. Yes, continue. I wonder if I can somehow get those Orions to join my cause. Arid. This planet's definitely going to be something that we want. Let's keep trying to improve our science. What's up, Parade Partisan? How you going, my man? It looks like we're going to take Alpha. I'm not so bothered about Subra. It doesn't really provide me any great tactical advantage. Much there.
Technology secured.
Chronic Disruptor, Inertial Dampener. There's a little bit of tactical use. We do have an arid planet. There's a bit of trade. There's also magnesite and various
anomaly found.
So not too bad. Not too bad at all. I come around here with you, and then you can come up here.
Construction complete.
I have a ship called the Blood Oath. Yeah, I want to start building proper ships. You absolutely can. Perhaps we should establish a foothold and observe. Alien toy factory to Memphis 2. That's interesting. Alright, there are structures on Memphis 2, though most are less than ruins and are akin to rebel. The IKS initial pass over the planet reveals only one building that can be considered intact, seemingly spared whatever calamity robbed Memphis 2 of its buildings and builders alike. This is the source of the noise. Not only is the building intact, reports Science Officer Canera, but it is active. It is a production facility of some sort, turning plasticine polymers into mute objects of uncertain but possibly ornamental purpose. The raw materials and end product are largely uninteresting to the Klingon Empire, but we could doubtlessly stand to learn something from the automated manufacturing. So, let's take a look at that in the situation. Is it in the situation? So that's being done at present. Oh, it seems fine.
Construction complete.
And we have now taken this area. Let's build some mining stations. Got a construction ship here as well that's not doing anything. Ooh, a detailed survey of Taigoko 3 has revealed that it may once have supported life in the distant past. There are significant deposits of frozen water at the polar ice caps and beneath the planet's surface. The existence of valley networks suggests that the water may once have flowed freely. Mars. The energy costs would be daunting, but we do have the technology to gradually terraform this planet into something that life wants. Fascinating. Alright, construction ship. What can I do with you that is going to be of use? Well, why don't you come over here and then come over here? Should be fine. Kronos, have you filled up on jobs yet? No, you've still got 2. However, your amenities is looking a little bit ropey. A minus to amenities isn't ideal. Let's see what we could potentially build in order to grant us a few. Civilian transport complex gives us 2 amenities, which is good. It gives us a bunch of things which are quite useful. Chamber of Heroes is always nice. Climate controlled farms. Dilithium refinery. Distillery. Ooh. Booze. Entertainment centers, frontier hospitals, fusion reactors. Alright, God, there's so many things. Training center? What do you do? Going to go with the civilian transport complex. I think that's going to give us the amenities that we require in order to keep building. And I wanted the stability to improve.
Construction complete.
Because there'll be happier sausages then. Oh, that's... I have enough to contribute the resources to the militias. Do I? Only a small contribution.
Technology secured.
We'll do it. As soon as Taigoko is fully surveyed, I'm going there. Memper, are you fully surveyed yet? Not quite, but not far off. I want Memper, I want Taigoko. Nuclear explosives or titanium hull? We'll actually get Trellium D first. How is everyone today, asked Celestial? I'm well, thank you. How about yourself? And Kapla to you as well. Caught myself rewatching Gull's SDA 3 mod playthroughs. Currently the one with the Borg. The Cylinder of
Star
Doom.
System
Yes, indeed.
charted.
The Cylinder of Doom. I'm gonna call it. Okay, Taigoko has just finished surveying. Let's get that quickly. Oh, discontent has been growing among the crew of the Second Fleet, unhappy with Captain Varisha's lack of thirst for combat. The executive officer Laurel begins to hear rumours of a mutiny led by the chief engineer. A confrontation occurs in range engineering between them, but after a brief fight, the chief convinces her that Captain Varisha is unfit to command. Storming the bridge, Laurel declares this to the captain and challenges her to a fight to the death for command of the ship. The challenge is accepted. Captain draws a disruptor pistol, and an instant later, Laurel's tortured, writhing form is vaporized. The bridge crew stand in silence until at last the captain orders them to their stations, her face showing a twisted smile. Discipline must be enforced. Well done, Fisher.
Technology secured.
Okay, Tenarian plague outbreak on Rurapente. An outbreak of the Tenarian plague has been reported on Rurapente in the Beta Pente system. Oh well. While the local quarantine has so far succeeded in containing the infection within a handful of settlements on the planet, it may soon spread if untreated. Authorities on Rurapente have requested the dispatch of a medical team to the planet. Stood.
Situation log updated.
So there are things that we need to do in order to ensure. Let's get here, research the project in that system. Once you're finished researching the project, finish off surveying. Okay, there we go. Here's a time project. It's something that we've got to do faster rather than slower. Yo-Yo-Dyne, Pulse Fusion Warp Engine. Yep. They would definitely use Federation engines.
Construction complete.
Rurapente itself. There you go. Still haven't got very many immunities. Happiness minus 2%, but that's not too bad. Stability is amazing. Second fleet could upgrade. Need 145. Yeah, we'll do it. Doing in comparison to me. They don't like me very much because I'm hostile. Oh, fair enough.
Special project complete.
They are overwhelming in power to us then. Oh, that sounds excellent, yeah. Less ship upkeep means cheaper for me. Food is going to become a problem, so let's take a look and see. Looks like Gorath is our agri colony. Let's build some agri potential jobs.
Vessels upgraded.
Lots of clicks, not so much ships. Yeah, I don't have many ships at the minute, I'm afraid. That's what this game is like, I'm afraid. Lots of clicking,
Construction
not so many
complete.
Take a couple more ships, because I don't want to start fighting somebody at some point soon.
Construction complete. Star system charted.
Ah, Memper has been fully surveyed. That is magnificent. Let's grab them what we can there in Tygo Court. Like to move there afterwards because I want Memper. Anybody know if this is playable via LAN? Is it even multiplayer capable? Absolutely, Parade. Stellaris is one of the most played multiplayer RTSs out there at the moment.
Situation log updated. Technology secured.
After a day in orbit of Mimpa, no progress locating the... Oh, here we go. Wait for the ship to return. Oh! 2 days pass and the crew of the IKS Tangle grows convinced that the aliens have no plans to return, and then it comes back. Hail them! The IKS Tangle's communications officer repeats on all frequencies a hail to the alien vessel. The bridge crew awaits the response in tense silence, only with the hum of the ship's engines in the background. Alert chimes. The aliens have returned the hail. A strange, almost fungal form appears in the view screen. A series of clicks and low moans are heard through the communication system. I'm Captain Kanyera of the IKS Dago. The captain begins before detailing the ship's mission in the system. With every new sound from the alien, the IKS Dago's translator system starts to construct a model of its language until at last broken phrases are overlaid, followed by full sentences. Dialogue has begun. The alien describes itself as Elachi. Uh-oh. And says it is on a mission. Uh-oh. Got tabbed out for a second there, sorry folks. Says it's on a mission for its overlord that it cannot fail. Its orders were not to interfere with other species, but our hails piqued its curiosity. 10 minutes of conversation later, it announces it is time for it to part and regrets how unlikely it is to ever meet with Captain Niera again. The Xenology department eagerly looks forward to reviewing the data gathered. That isn't
construction.
That isn't
complete.
what I would expect the Elachi chain to have gone like, so that's quite nice. Nebula refineries, quite useful. Ooh, new ship type, yes.
Construction complete.
Fleet command limit up by 25, yep.
Technology secured.
Technology, Iodine fusion pulse warp, fun. Dedicated disruptor 2, yes. What's up, K Shizzle? I am 24601, says Brian. You are Jean Valjean? That's what I'm hearing. Who am I? I'm Jean Valjean. Oh, I want to watch Les Mis now. What are you doing to me? Get all those surveys going. This construction ship is doing bugger all. Any use? Oh, food's a problem. Horeth appears to be full. You have some basic jobs production.
Construction complete.
Y'all, is the Klingon Xenology department very honourable? Oh, it's got so much honour. You don't even know, man. The amount of honour it has
Technology
is just, it's
secured.
unbelievable. It's just totally unflappable, my friend. Let's take station defences. They do. That's one thing that, well, not just SDA3, but in general, SINS lacks grand strategy. If we want to coin that phrase. Guys are overwhelming in every way to me. Really quite concerned about that. It seems to me that these guys are almost like an ancient race. I don't know. Don't know if I've heard of the Metron before. They may be something obscure from TOS that I can't remember. Do feel free to tell me if you know who the Metron are. As soon as the new ship type is researched, do some stuff there. Well, that's got 24.
Technology secured.
Ah, here we are. New ship type. Let's go with Starbase Hull Points. And we'll also go to our ship designer. We now have the Raptor, which is kind of nice.
Technology secured.
Alright, let's build some Som roll class. Oh, alright. Not going to do anything right now. Educational reforms might be useful. Ah, there you go. Yeah, the Metrons were the ones that pitted Kirk against the Gorn. Ah, I do remember that episode. We check the
Vessels
nebulas copy. I'm
upgraded.
always checking nebulas.
Star system charted.
Check the
Anomaly
doing
found.
anything. Ooh! Mondor. We are smart. We are looking for things that make us go. We need their computer things.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Doing something? Like a little bit more alloy production. So I'm thinking, let's go to Rurapenthe. Oh. Sending and awaiting. Penal colony, crime plus 100%. Immigration pool plus 33%, bizarrely. Ooh, Captain Nakara has joined an away team repairing the Packlet vessel. While on board, he discovered that the ship's data banks contain extensive scientific data on this region of space. Given the varying encoding formats, including at least one classified Klingon Empire protocol, the data is likely stolen from multiple species. Captain mulls whether to confront the Packlet about the data or abandon the repairs. Ooh, let's confront the Packlet. Oh no! Captain Kinera accuses the Packlet captain of having stolen the data from the Klingon Empire. The alien laughs as he draws a disruptor pistol, vaporizing a member of the repair team. Captain Kinera orders the IKS Daggers transport to Chief to beam the rest of the repair crew back on board. As the team is successfully beamed back, a hastily configured dampening field is set in place by the Packlet, prevents the return of the captain. Packlet captain transmits a warning to the IKS Dagger. Captain must complete the repairs to their vessel alone or be killed because they are smart. This is a disaster for our people. Captured by the Packlet. Also, thank you very much for following the channel, man. I do appreciate it. Okay, Captain Kinera is forced to proceed alone with the repairs to the Packlet vessel. Given the precarious state of the ship's warp core, direct action could prove disastrous and destroy the ship along with the captain. Let's try and intimidate him. You know how big the Klingon Empire is. We are not stupid, he shouts. And... oh. This is a disaster. Here's that our science ship has lost its leader. Whoops. Oh well. You. Off you go. Right, where are you? Yeah, what were we doing? This. Survey this. Survey this. And do those two as well. We have failed! Discontent has been growing among the crew of the Second Fleet. Unhappy with Captain Harris's lack of thirst for combat, the executive officer begins to hear rumours of a mutiny led by the chief engineer. Oh, another challenge. The captain, wounded, attempts to feign left and sweeps the feet from the returning opponent, but she's too slow. Caught off guard. Falling backward, the captain's skull impacts the edge of the tactical console, and the crunch of bone resounds. Blood pools around the base of the console as the bridge crew chant, "Shoota! Shoota! Kapla!" Oh well. There you go. Shoota is now in charge.
Secured.
Alloy megaforges, they sound good.
Technology secured.
Regional capital, we could do one of those. Oh, your Packlet impression is worryingly accurate. Hey, 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 whoa, hey.
Construction complete.
Damn, it's not an auto survey option. Yes,
Star system charted.
But the Packlets not the ones that got Tucker pregnant through a bowl of weird water. No, that wasn't the Packlets. I don't remember who it was, mind. They're simple people, and they are simply looking for things that make them go. Do I have enough? Oh yeah, I think I've got enough to build one of the new Raptor classes. Damn it, I haven't. How?
Star system charted.
We need 412, so not much. A number of scientists across the Klingon Empire believe that they have identified the signs of a change in the timeline, following a wave of chronoton radiation being detected sweeping across the quadrant at superluminal velocities. So far, no one has been able to identify the supposed changes. Alright, let's build one of these raptors, shall we? Ceruleans. That sounds about right. Really getting very far, am I? Which is a little disappointing. I apologise for being bad at the game. I would like to colonise this. More of everything. Indeed. Yep, so we'll wait until we get some more allies. We do have a decent amount at this point of both energy and minerals. So what we could do, click on minerals here, and we could sell possibly
Construction complete.
Anomaly found any Cardassian.
Holmesy, thank you very much for following, my man. I do appreciate that. And we could, of course, buy, say, plenty of something I'd forgotten that I could do until about 2 seconds ago. My bad. Right, now let's colonise this bad boy with a colony ship here. And we're also going to go over to Memper. Check what size. Size 14. This is a size 20. Ooh. Source of the chronoton particles appears to be traceable to a small vessel in orbit around. Blah, blah, blah. Sensors are unable to penetrate its hull and it appears to be drifting. Open hailing frequencies. Oh, it's this guy. Captain responds to the hail. It all survives. Every time it goes into technobabble, can you please translate into a nice metaphor? Oh, Jesus, why are you doing this to me? Like a balloon filling with too much air. Like butter scraped over too much bread. Yes, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Although my metaphors tend to be ridiculous. Alright, Captain Bell, please move about 1 meter to your right. Confused, the captain moves aside as a Klingon materializes on the bridge. Excellent! Now, my name is Professor Valkyris, and I have travelled back in time 2 centuries to study the crew of the IKS Daigle. The exploits of this ship and its captain are legendary in my time. Assist the historian. Chris, his time on the IKS Daegu is difficult for many of the crew. A constant stream of questionnaires, and her not so subtle condescension do little to integrate or ingratiate. Excuse me. After a while, though, Captain Bale strikes up a conversation with the time traveler, and the two discuss the Klingon Empire's history up to the current year. Eventually, the historian declares her research completed and prepares to depart. The IKS Daegu. Understood. Professor Valkus bids farewell to the crew and the IKS Daegu and beams back to her shuttle. Several hours pass, however, and the vessel does nothing until another hail is received. Well, this is unfortunate. The shuttle's time drive is dead, irreparably. I'm stuck here now, and I'm sure they knew I would be. Predestination paradox, I'm sure of it. Ooh, nice. The professor offers to provide her services, but not before setting the self-destruct on her shuttle to prevent further contamination of the timeline. Excellent! So we've got a free person, which is kind of nice. Free scientist. I wanted to colonize this, didn't I? One of those. Go!
Technology secured.
I think I do tend to like Mastery of Nature. It permanently increases the maximum number of districts on a planet that a planet can support by 2. It can only be performed once per planet, however. I might just... Siripian flu.
Situation log updated.
Just keep that pause for a moment. Oh, God. I think fleet manoeuvres is probably going to be the one. More potential Fleety McDoodle. Right, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get our ship back. Make sure that our people don't all die. Is it still as slow? Yes. Is the answer there, grows up. More levies. We're going to contribute a small contribution to our levies.
Star system charted.
We'll take a pulse disruptor. They sound fun. They're fresh. Ooh. Tensions between the House of Antark and the House of Koloth have escalated following an accusation that a Sutai in service of the House of Koloth has used the threat of rent increases to intimidate a number of shipyard workers pledged to the House of Antark in an area of Konos where the Sutai owned several buildings. The institution of underhandedness has the insinuation of underhandedness has infuriated Koth and the entire House of Koloth, declaring a formal feud many believe has hostilities to be inevitable. Let's let the houses defend their own honour. Sodom. Right, you're not doing anything at the moment. I can't do automatic exploration at the moment. My life is pain. Let's get these surveyed. I know we've got a timed project. You're going where you need to, so we should be okay. I've been playing for about an hour now, and I feel like nothing's happened. Oh, hello. Interesting. So it looks like we've met some new aliens. Go to the situation log and investigate these beta aliens. The House of Antark and the House of Koloth have declared a formal as both sides seek to reclaim their honour following a number of grievances against one another. Both houses have appealed to their allies within the Klingon Empire to bolster their ranks. Oh. Let them
War
fight!
declared.
So are these militias going to fight one another? Oh, they are! Dun 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 da, 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 dun, dun, dun. Works. But it's not clear which one's going to win. But they're basically circling one another and no one's shooting. This is exciting. Anybody gonna get shot in? Oh, there you go, there's a shot. Well, they're just being silly. Mo Klingons, mo problems. Well, the reason that I didn't decide to do a Cardassian playthrough is because the Klingons have got a newer shipbuilding system than the Cardassians. The Cardassians have still got the one that they had before. What can we get that's going to be useful? Not a great system. Not many of these systems are very good.
Colonization in progress.
See what's going on course. Not too bad. Could build another 2 buildings, but still got a few jobs to catch up. What's this we got going on? What are these guys? Resource storage is full of... what?
Special project complete.
Oh, there we go. We've finished what needed to be done over here. So let's continue doing our surveys.
Special project complete.
Let's go with strength. Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Oh, cranium. Ere thee to a Klingon day.
Star system charted. Colonization in progress. Technology secured. Vessels upgraded.
Ooh, more alien vessels. New research, please. We've got the mega forges ready. We can also exploit Topoline if we research this. Let's do it. What's up, Bosh? How you doing, my man? Oh, the House of Koloth has made peace with the House of Andak. It's a status quo. Oh, nice. Probably because neither side's vessels could effectively shoot the other one. Ugh. Data guys here. Come on. Let's get that research because I'd like to know who they are.
Anomaly found.
Touch. Right, 2 months and then we'll find out who these fine fellows are here.
Star system charted.
See what they look like. Ooh, more challenges. Right, the person's dead.
A foreign power is hailing us.
Sovereign dynasties of Krios. Not sure who they are. Our sacred arms shall not waver. Looks like they're not any more powerful than we are, really. Okay, so they're wary of us at the moment. And they are technically inferior to us. Their fleet power is pathetic. Their economic power is superior, however, to us. Well, let's see if they want to go for active sensor link. No, they're not going to have that, are they? How about we exchange communication? Oh, maybe. Do we need to mediate any feuds? No, we just let them fight, didn't we, before? But what I will do is I'll contribute some resources to the militias, and we're going to go for a large contribution.
Found.
Hoorah! Let's confirm. So we have exchanged communications details. Like they haven't found anyone. How big a map did I go with? 850 odd stars. Probably more than was necessary given how little progress I've made in the hour and 14 minutes that I've But then much of what I do is talking. So.
Technology secured.
Prepare the grappler. Awaken the capsule's occupants. After the cryogenic chambers were brought back from the IKS Dahu and the capsule occupants thawed out, they appear eager to begin their lives in a new century. Arrangements made for their return to Kronos. One of the capsule's occupants appears to have been a talented administrator prior to being stored and has offered their services to the Klingon Empire. Lovely. Let's take photonic torpedoes, please. I think I would like more ships. Let's take a couple more Raptors. Yes. Soon, my friends. Soon. We have a target of opportunity over here. I smell slavery. But in order to ensure that we can get to them nice and easily,
Anomaly found.
let's grab that planet and then we'll grab this one as well. Why would Klingons not be allowed to wave their arms? Is it because they're clinging on to something? Head out for lunch, find a stream. Gonna be a good day. Hey Starman, how are you today? Resource storage is full for something.
Technology secured.
I don't know what it was full for. Ooh, technology everywhere. Oh, Starman, you're crazy. Thank you so much for the donation, man. $20. That's really lovely of you. And you're more than welcome for the lunchtime.
A true victory is to make your enemies
It's
see
hard
they
blockers
were
on here.
wrong to oppose you in the first place. To force them to acknowledge your greatness.
Oh, Ducati, you're magnificent. Let's go Matter Fabricator. Oh, we've got to do this as well. Amenities usage minus 10%. Yes. Okay, so we've got a little bit more dollar. House of Koloth and the House of Mimrak have turned a grudging respect into an enduring friendship. The defense of House Mimrak, militia officer by House Koloth Smallsmith, against a gang of thugs on the streets of Koros has solidified their relationship into an all but formal alliance. Cool, that's good. I appreciate that. Oh, no such things that can level up. We could upgrade our capital. Let's do it.
Star system charted.
I'd still like to know the actual answer, Cranium. Ali here looks like a good place for me to be able to take over. Me one step closer to Krios. So I've got loads of
Construction
alliances in
complete.
place. Not ideal.
Star system charted.
Holy crap, Starman, thank you again. Creeper's another $20. That's really is nice of you. But keep your money. It sounds like you need to spend it on lunch. Lunch is very, very important. Let's get that sound effect back. I love that sound effect so much.
A true victory is to make your enemies see they were wrong to oppose you in the first place. To force them to acknowledge your greatness.
Oh my god, I love it.
Technology secured.
Apparently we've turned into a 1970s crime-solving drama suddenly, and I'm not even mad. Start surveying over here. Receiving a transmission from the Iridian League. Our sacred arms shall not waver. Where do you live? Take a look at you. You are pathetic compared to us, you Iridian scum. Soon you will be under the control of the Klingon Empire. All that you are. Houses can defend their own honor.
Star system
This is the music of the Klingon Highway Patrol. Yes! Oh, I really enjoyed that little interlude. I want more of this kind of music. Hang on. Where is it? Don't worry, fellas. I'll find it. Here it is. We're doing more of this. Yes! Got a porn star beard. Would that be sufficient for you? If you want girl cam, I can provide it. Do we want girl cam? Right, looks like we're back on the straight and narrow when it comes to food. Oh, there's more people over here potentially. Yeah, let's research that.
Construction complete.
Let's just check out our colonies here. Right, it looks like we need to do a little bit more over here at Rure Bente. I'm thinking what we probably want over here. Who loves you, baby? Yeah.
A foreign power is hailing us.
It's the Akamarian sovereignty. Nice. Nice, good use of Akamarians. Sacred arms shall not waver. Ever. Alright, we do have the opportunity to have a geothermal power station here, and we're going to do that.
Vessels upgraded.
Don't we need some Gulcam? Alright, I don't know if this is actually going to be in the right spot. In fact, well, let's have a look. Find out shortly, won't we? Probably going to need to mess around with it a little bit.
Construction complete.
I should probably pause the game. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Whoop. Must. See, that bloody thing's not in the right place. Got a lot of darkness. Face cam might be off the menu because it's not working all that well. Kind of working. You can see that my shirt is getting hidden. Very badly hidden. Backlit cam, fuckers. I'm not happy with this. Right, let's just take a look and see what we can get here. Another civilian transport complex might be a nice thing, but we'll just do one thing at once. Boreth, still a job available there. A couple of jobs available there. Lots of jobs available there. So nothing to be gained in the short term. So let's just take a look and see how the Akamarians feel about us. They're pathetic too. Everyone is pathetic. If I change my t-shirt here, I'll probably... I suppose what I could do is just take the chroma key off. Off in a corner somewhere. Maybe down here. Yeah, let's try that. We're very green. There we go. Let me know if this upsets you, folks. It does upset you? Well, it's too late. The Akamarians don't want to be overly friendly with me, which is fine. Right. Nice to see if we could... What can I sell? We are making plenty of these, so let's sell... that many of those. And I think we're going to buy 250. Boys? Yeah. An additional Raptor. Extra ships here. Really gearing up for war now, folks. Lovely. Thank you very much, Posh. That's very kind of you. I do occasionally do the whole face cam thing. Usually I've got an additional light over there. In that general direction. And that light, it sorts the face cam thing out, so it means the chroma screen works correctly. Unfortunately, the light that I've got over there, I've got in the living room at the moment. Don't want to do anything with the camera at the moment. So guys, have you been watching the latest Trek or Trek-ish stuff? Have you watched old Discovery? And when I say Trek-ish stuff, I wonder who watched the Orville. Has anybody watched the most recent episode of the Orville? I think it aired last night. If you have, I will be interested to hear your opinions. Ooh, science. Why don't we go down here and see what we can... Maybe some of these systems.
Construction complete.
Be neglectful of my own territory. Ah, the Borg. The wondrous Borg. Alright, so we've got 1,188 fleet power now. The reason that I'm trying to build my fleet power up is because Curious, of course, has a 1.2k station. And what I need is something that can beat their home fleet and beat their station as well.
Star system charted.
Okay, Shizzle says Discovery Season 2, it started strong and then went back to being crappy.
Construction complete.
I would state that I didn't really like the first episode of Discovery Season 2. And then there was this kind of, this strange glimmer of hope for the second episode. And I thought, ooh.
Technology secured.
It genuinely seemed like it was going to change the way it worked a little bit and perhaps become better. Tile blockers. Yeah, episode 2 seemed quite good to me. It seemed episodic. It seemed like something that maybe I could get behind. And then the last few episodes, I haven't enjoyed them at all. There's something about the quick-fire way that they do the storylines that I don't really like. They go between like 3 or 4 separate storylines in a single episode, and it's all it all seems very rushed. To me, anyway. The Iridian League can now use a bunch of Casus Belli against us. Oh, it's because we're connected now. Oh, the Rigelians. Hello, Rigelian friends. Sacred arms shall not waver. Ooh, you look powerful. Still pathetic from a fleet perspective. Good. I'm too stuck on Critical Role to watch anything else right now. What's going on with that, Starman? I haven't heard of Critical Role. Tell me all about it. But yeah, I really do feel that that Discovery does itself a disservice by trying to move too quickly in episodes. I think they try and cram too much into a single episode. And it just what ends up happening is so much has happened that you can't really remember everything that's happened. Also, it doesn't give you the opportunity to really care about the characters. I can't identify any character in Discovery that I actually care about, really. Could have done with Gamma Eridon. It's quite a good planet. In fact, there's a couple of good planets here. The Expanse Season 3, absolutely brilliant, Sam Ronan. Ooh, hello.
Technology.
You know, you really should be careful when playing with high explosives. But then again, what do I care if you get burned? You've just unlocked the ability to build minefields. Go to your quaint little ship designer, press the F10 key if you're lost, and design a minefield there. Once you're done with that, you can build it just like any other defense station from a construction ship. Well, go on, off you go. Right, thank you, Q. You have too many ships. Ergium power station, yeah, we'll take. Oh, ongoing research like scientist, that's not it. Better get one. You'll do. Yep. Yeah, I've really enjoyed season 2 of The Orville. I think it's genuinely gone from strength to strength.
Construction.
I wasn't
complete.
convinced about what I was going to think in season 1 because I didn't know how well humour would mix. But I enjoyed season 1, and it seems that they've put the brakes on the humour being situational humour and made it more interpersonal humour for season 2. So the humour that you get is embedded into the storyline, and that's very enjoyable. Most episodes they focus on just one or just two concurrent storylines, so you really get a lot of character development in most of the episodes, and that's what most of season 2 has been so far. A lot of character development, a lot of carefully making you care about all the characters. And that is a huge deal in something that's in an episodic format. You come back to see what happens to your characters, the ones that you associate closely with. And the Orville has done a great job with that. Butch says, I love Q. Yeah, he's alright, he's Q. The channel is called Geek and Sundry.
Secured.
It's a fun channel there. Next stage thruster.
Star system charted.
Right, let's see.
Technology secured.
Let me get a hold of that to really lock these guys in. Ooh, I want that. Grab you. I think if we take and start pushing forward, research station output would be good. Okay, job wise, Repente is getting a little bit full again, so Immediate feud? No feuds? Alright, end the council session.
Star system
We
charted.
will take a civilian transport complex. No, we won't. Oh, we need an administration complex. Oh, of course, it's a penal hate. So. Over here, what's going to be good for you? Commercial zones, not over.
Tactical retreat.
Tactical retreat. They need to work more with morality and discovery
Construction
as well.
complete.
Star Trek has a long history of educating people. You need to dig into that more. But I don't think... I better pause because I'm probably going to go into a diatribe here. I think Discovery is trying to push morality, but what it's not doing is it's not discussing morality, and I think that's one of the big problems when it comes to Discovery. What they're doing is they're saying this is right, this is wrong, and they're not really approaching the subject for discussion in any way, shape or form. I think one of the really interesting things the Orville is doing, and we'll go back to a season 1 episode because I think many of you will have seen season 1 of the Orville. There was an episode, there's a particular race where one of the crew members is called a Moclan in the Orville, and their entire race is comprised of males, so that they don't under normal circumstances have a female gender, everybody. And they reproduce by laying eggs and fertilizing said eggs in that single gender setup. Now, very, very occasionally, some young are born as females. It's a rare and freak occurrence. Now, what most Moclan choose to do is to have gender reassignment surgery on their infant in order to make them a male like everybody else in their race. And the Orville had an excellent episode in season 1 where it explored the morality of that, and it explored how the humans felt about a different culture, a culture that they had no control over doing that. They weren't in control over that whole process, but it explored the humans' feelings about it, explored the Moclan crew members' feelings about it, and also his husband's feeling about it, or his partner, I don't know. Is it husband? Probably. But that was a really interesting discussion about the morality of what's right and what's wrong, what you can do and what you can't do. That was a really soft, approachable and interesting way to approach morality. Whereas Discovery is just like, I'm right, here's some feminism. Which is, I support feminism as much as most people, but at the same time, it's just like, perhaps you need to approach this as a conversation rather than as an accusation.
Technology secured.
Ooh, high energy
Technology secured.
Let's go with Minesweeper. Nah, we'll go with that one. Science vessel doesn't know what to do now. Can we get down here? Yes. Go over here.
Construction complete.
Gotta love the rant, says Starman. And there have been a lot of other Orville episodes like that. There have been a couple in Season 2 as well that have explored some similar yet different themes in Season 2 of the Orville, which I'm not going to tell you about, I don't think, because most of you won't have seen Season 2. But I would recommend it.
Construction complete.
Let's get that because it looks like a useful system, and we've of course got Trellium D over there. What I like about Trellium D, except for the effect it has on Vulcans.
Construction complete.
Now let me just tab out for you, Lawrence. Lawrence, Adam Lawrence, I should say. Adam, I can see that you've tried to post a some kind of YouTube video on there. If you would like to DM that to me on Discord, I will post it for you as long as it's appropriate. Ooh. House of Koloth and House Antarctic put aside their former grievances and proclaimed an end to the feud. I like that. Second fleet is upgrading as we speak.
Technology secured.
What's my favourite morality episode from Trek? Ooh. Duet is really an interesting one.
Technology secured.
Ooh, more technology. Oh, hello. Oh, more changes to the timeline. Don't worry about that. Everything will be fine. Soil enrichment, population management, all very useful. We'll take soil enrichment. It's the cheaper option.
Anomaly found.
Yep, research it. We're having a good time with the places our science vessels can go, are we? Can you get down here? Oh, so you can. The Gorn have got to be around here somewhere. I'd expect the Gorn to be like here. Maybe here. I always wanted to see a fight between... I don't know if you guys will remember Andromeda, the show. I always wanted to see a fight between Ronin from Stargate Atlantis and Tyr Anasazi from Andromeda. That'd be fun. Who'd win? The Nietzschean or Momo? The music's just getting sillier and sillier. The Klingon crime drama. Ah, look, we've got Trellium D down there as well. Ooh, hello. Oh, you bastards.
Vessels upgraded.
Give us gun of discipline. Give us gun of discipline.
Star system charted.
Give
We
us
have
gun of
declared war to safeguard our interests.
Right then, that's it. Probably made a terrible error.
Technology secured.
Communities, yeah, that would be good. I think another really good DS9 episode was the episode where Kira was changed into a Cardassian that explored the that whole experience, kind of the Cardassian gentleman with the lost daughter, believing it was Kira. That was a really good.
Construction complete.
Hey, look, Nausicaans. What do you look like? Nausicaans. Okay.
Attacking enemy vessels.
Hopefully this is going to be a fairly low-key border skirmish, I hope. It isn't a low-key border skirmish, I'm fucked. What's up, Omni Dragon? How you doing?
Attacking enemy assets.
Play Dom Jot, human. Play Dom Jot.
Situation log updated.
Hey, it looks like my friends are coming this way.
Technology secured.
You research that project. Take this system or our own. Cabinets. Love the fact that the defense fleet, if you will, is following us. That's Tycho Core and Memper Prime have taken so long to colonize. It's unreal how long it's taking. Hey up. Looks like you're next, Uridian League. You snaking bastards.
Situation log updated.
See what we got here. Power of 135. Are they mad?
Technology secured.
Are they utterly insane? Oh, that'll be the end of that fleet. Fools. Get up there. Don't know what the rest of the fleet's doing.
Star system charted.
Impulse thruster, please. War-wise, 22%. We're
Sphere
ahead.
of influence expanded.
Ah, finally, one of our planets is ready.
Station under attack.
Where? Are we sure this is wise? Militia fleets? Are we sure this is wise? Are there any other claims that we want to try and make? I suppose we could try and claim... Ah, that's dodgy. Definitely dodgy. Let's get to Gorath. Let's go to armies. We need to recruit a load of assault armies. Sounds fun. There you go, bunch of assault armies now being trained. Excuse me. That's a Garon over there. Not of any use. Over at Kronos, let's get another Raptor. We'll get A. Well, make sure that we keep supplementing our ships. Yep, research, go ahead.
Special project complete.
Oh well. Bollocks.
Technology secured.
One of our scientists is dead. Which is highly unfortunate. Advanced gravity plating? I'll take it.
Sphere of influence expanded.
Oh, got another planet now. Rurapenthe, planet summary wise, looks like we haven't got any housing space, so let's make another penal sausagery. There's our side ship. We need to come back and sort this flu outbreak out. Boy. Oh, hello. I think they're actually going to lose that. Yep.
Construction complete.
Back to work. For Starman. Right, it was a pleasure having you here, my friend. There we go. Large contribution. Should be. We've taken that. Let's see if we can get over here. Yeah, I think if we get to Zosma. Standard Borg heel. We're way over our naval capacity right now, though. It's going to start having negative effects in the relatively near future. Oh, the Andorians! Hello.
Give us gonna dis. Give us gonna dis.
Andorians are close borders with us. There they are.
Construction complete.
There as well. How are we doing transport fleet wise? Getting there. Slowly. I think we're going to win this war, though, based on what I can see. Should be able to subjugate some territory, if nothing else, belonging to the Rigelians. And then we'll probably call the stream done. We've been going for about 2 hours now, so yeah, something like a 2.5 hour, 2.25 hour stream will be probably about right.
Technology secured.
There as well. All the fleets to meet at Epsilon. Epsilon fornicates. Ooh, more technology. Polarized hull plating, please. Need shields.
Construction complete.
There we go. Repenthe now has a little bit of space. We're not losing anywhere. Tycho Corps. And indeed Memper. They're going to... Oh, that's a good agrarian colony. Nice. Administrative capacity plus 25 would be nice. Good.
Technology secured.
Improved hull plating, yes. Keep going down that road. 2 fleets are arriving. Let's just take a look and see how armies are producing. They're getting there. Absolutely no sign of retaliation by our enemies whatsoever. Loving it.
Tactical retreat. Situation log updated.
There's an asteroid at Tygocore. I don't have time to deal with it. Merge these fleets. 1.6k fleet there. Let's move it. Also move the assault armies. Alpha Fornicati. Yeah, it's going to be a problem. We'll see what happens. If we can get the fleet back in time, yay. If not, oh god, this is such a weak station as well. Oh, all the build-up. What does your army look like at the moment? 114 garrison strength. Military power of 96. Yeah, you try and stop me, bud. Military power of these guys. 235. Yeah, we're going to win that, even as it stands. The Andorian Empire will now guarantee the independence of the Rigelian Consortium. That's not ideal. Want 2 more jumps and then tell you immediately.
Technology secured.
Can I tell them where I want them to go? No, I don't. Unfortunate. Shields, yes please. What's up, Patricos? How you doing, my man? I'll see you later, Cronus. You have a good one. The Andorian Empire has stopped guaranteeing the independence of Rigelian Consortium. One of their planets is already being bombed. Our assault fleet is getting there. Let's contribute some resources. Maybe a large contribution. Let's just keep our houses happy. The military power growing.
Technology secured. Planetary invasion commenced.
Oh yeah, we're absolutely going to smash them. There goes their first army.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
Best possible outcome. We've got what we wanted. We have successfully invaded our enemies. The territory is ours. The Klingon Empire is magnificent. Ladies and gentlemen, we have won our first war. And that's going to be the end of the stream. I do hope you've enjoyed this first look at the latest update of Star Trek New Horizons. You can find it on the Steam Workshop. It's definitely going to be up there for Stellaris. Now, if you want me to continue playing this, or you want me to play some more campaigns and maybe cut them down into bite-sized portions, then I'll certainly consider doing so. I do like playing anything Star Trek. Let me know in the comments. For now, this is the goal.